Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on Tekken 7, we're going to do an online gameplay with Geese Howard. Now, also known throughout this video as, wait for it, do you hear that song? Is that giving you a clue? Are you ready? For John Cena! So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit the like button down below, and remember, any donations, big or small, will help the channel grow. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you. Okay guys, if you never ever heard of the John Cena prank call, do yourself a favor, pause this video real quick and go check out that prank call. It is one of the most funniest things I've ever heard and seen, because now they even have animations to it, thanks to YouTube. And you're gonna love it. I mean, if you're a big wrestling fan, like I am, or you just like prank calls in general, man, like, it's really funny. I'm trying to see if I could do some clips here and there without getting blocked by YouTube of that of the sound effects of that prank call. But if you want to watch it in its entirety, please go check out the John Cena prank call. You're gonna love it. But let me see if I could try to do my best to imitate it, where at least they won't, cancel my audio here real quick. Watch. Wait.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you, but no. Have a good day.
And it just keeps going like that. Like the prank call keeps going. They keep calling her and calling her, and they keep saying John Cena. Oh man, I hope that little clip doesn't get taken down. But man, it is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life to this day. And I'm gonna see if I could put the link so you guys can go see the full video on the other person's channel. But let's get back to this fight real quick. Hold up. She thinks she got me on the ropes. I'm trying to see if I can get a clean sweep. Oh, she almost had me. Back up, girl. Hadouken! Better luck next time, baby. Final round. Come on, let me get the broom. Here we go, here we go. Good move, good move. Now, I'm about to get into the story of who Geese Howard is. Like, let me read a little bit more about him real quick. Even though I know I try to make him look as much as I can as to John Cena. Like, I'm really thinking of buying all these games for the PC, because then you could just make them look however you want. And I think that's just way better content for you guys. But for now, I'm just doing them all out of the PlayStation 5. Ooh, with the special. Got him. Oh, come on. That wasn't enough? Get out of here. Doosh. And that's the clean sweep. Let's see how we do on our next match. And I'm going to get into Mr. Geese Howard. Story mode, right? So in Tekken 7, it says here, he is the CEO of the Howard Connection and the most powerful man in Southtown. Now, controlling it from behind the scenes, it says. Now, Geese Howard is well versed in ancient Japanese martial arts and specializes in reversing his opponent's attack with his various atame counter throws. So he's a counter fighter, basically. Now it says here, he wields an overwhelming presence. Now, interested in the power of the Devil Gene, Geese enters the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, so he could try to obtain it for himself. Now let's look into his personality real quick. Now it says here, although defined by his pride and lust for power in all its form, Geese is both very cunning and strong. He knows all the faces of power, from money to immortality in some cases. He is well aware of the path by which to obtain such power. Such paths were taught through the harsh lessons Geese learned during his childhood, and while working his way up through the underworld of his native South town. Despite appearing to be heartlessly evil, right? However, he has his own code of honor, and there are lines that even he will not cross, such as never underestimating his opponents. He will crush anyone who stands in his way and reward those he deems worthy of his respect, such as his right-hand man, Billy Kane, or Tung Fu Rui, his former master. Geese is also known to hold grudges now. I don't know, but sometimes I could be a little petty too. I will admit it. It is what it is. Now, as both police commissioner and mobster, Geese harbors the hatred of people who threaten his status. Or at least, they even return to forcefully remove him from his seat of power. A grudge held against a former classmate, Jeff Bogart, is ultimately what led him to killing his former classmate, setting the event of his native Fatal Fury series in motion. Now, Geese has also developed a fascination with Japanese culture. I mean, who hasn't? I myself would love to visit Japan one day. I really do. I love all their culture, from their real life history of samurais and ninja clans, like all that stuff where all our favorite animes come from. Like, I would love to visit Japan one day. Now, it says here, this is evident in both his estates, which are adorned with items relevant to the Oriental history, and in his own self-crafted move, as many of them are named in Japanese, such as the Shinkunage and the Reppuken techniques, which I probably mispronounced horribly, and I apologize for that, but let's keep on. Now, to name a few, he does this to appear to be quite patriotic, with his estate being filled with American flags, in addition to his related to Japan things. In the Ultimate Tekken Ball, the color of Geese bowling ball is a vibrant red. Prior to his introduction, Katsuhiro Hadara named Geese as the character he would like the most in the Tekken 7 during an interview with Game Revolutions. His fall at the end of his trailer is a direct recreation of his second defeat at the hands of Terry Bogard, despite in the last game of the saga, real bout Fatal Fury, rather than his first defeat seen in the first Fatal Fury. Now it says here, an early version of Tekken 7 Steam page shortly after Geese's arrival mistakenly stated that he came from the Fatal let me see here, it says they came from the Fatal Frame series, a ghost horror game developed by Koei Temoy, which currently is co-owned with Nintendo. According to the KOF profiles, his birthday is January 21st, 1953. Now let's get to this fight. Let's get the last W of the night. Let's go. All right, here we go. And it's a promotion match, so let's go. You're not ready. Let me ask you one question. Are you ready? For John Cena, let's go. Wow, she's no joke. She's pretty strong. But real quick, guys, let me ask you something. No, I'm not gonna say are you ready. But all jokes aside, like, who's your favorite wrestler back then or now? Like, hit me up on the comments and let me know who was your favorite wrestler. I mean, I grew up watching that Attitude Era, 1996 and up. I started really watching wrestling. And even now that I have the app Peacock, I resubscribed to the W, so I'm starting to watch every episode that I didn't get to see, but watching it in order of Monday Night Raw. And I don't know, that's what got me thinking of making Geese Howard into John Cena. But man, some of my favorite wrestlers were Kurt Angle, obviously Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar. Well, Brock Lesnar is with the new added after the Attitude Era. Like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, even Kurt Angle, they were all after the Attitude Era. They were all 2000 and up. But I don't know. Let me know who was your favorite character. I mean, I found out recently that Kane, the guy who plays Kane in 1995, he had another persona as the dentist with Jerry the King Lawler. Like, this is the reason why I started rewatching the episode, so I could see everything that I missed. And it's funny to see a young Kane with curly hair, guys, curly hair, and playing this dentist role. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy looks familiar. And then when I googled it, I'm like, yep, I knew it. That's motherfucking Kane, bro. The big red machine. And I'm just laughing at how funny it was back then, to like how the evolution of wrestling, because man, it was really bad and good at the same time. Like the early 90s, like you could see how they were getting better with time. And then of course, like I'm literally right now still in 1995. Like I'm just waiting to get to 96 so I could get all the good characters. Like I watched all of 93, 94, and 95 of Monday Night Raw I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, let me know who's your favorite character. And this is it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Geese Howard, man, he's not underrated. He's a good character. You guys should try him. All right, take care.